Hey everybody, and welcome to Dad's Free Time Game Reviews, where I review the games that I play when no one needs me. Today's game is Kim PASSABLE 2, Draken's Demise. Now, I do have a Kim PASSABLE game for PlayStation 2, and when I purchased that game, it was one of my favorite platforming games of all time. I mean, it wasn't really too challenging. It was just something I could sit down and enjoy, So I thought maybe, with all the iterations of Kim PASSABLE there were out there for video games, maybe I could find another game that had a good amount of platforming just like that one. Also, one of my fellow YouTubers, Magura Badura, actually asked me to do another platforming game on my channel, so I took that as a nice little challenge. The only problem is, even though almost all Kim PASSABLE games are platformers, most of them suck. Like, either there's a camera problem or the camera's too close and you can't see anything. So it was really difficult for me to find a game that was worth a darn. Kim PASSABLE 2 on Game Boy Advance actually was a good enough platformer for me to enjoy. The one before that was horrible. The one after that was horrible. I mean, I don't even know why there's such a difference in these games. But this is the game I chose, and we'll see how great it is. For those of you who don't know, Kim PASSABLE is a long-running show on Disney about a girl named Kim who made a website so she could advertise as a babysitter and odd jobber. But since her tagline was, "I can do anything," people misunderstood and started giving her more and more elaborate missions. This game, though, is nothing more than a bunch of these missions strung together. They have absolutely no correlation with each other, and that's a little disappointing. This game is a platformer collectathon, but other than the one-ups and energy, I couldn't for the life of me figure out if there was a benefit for collecting the other icons, or for that matter, why the icons changed for some of them. Like, are those nachos? Kim starts off with a basic jump and beatdown button. It is a GBA game after all. But every level comes with a new move. You get a grappling hook hairdryer, lipstick that serves as a trampoline, hot sauce that messes people up and melts ice, a suit that makes you invisible, a judo throw, and a wall jump. Half of these things should have come stock on your Kim PASSABLE. It burns me up knowing I have to wait for the power-up to get to a spot that I'm focused on. Also, the double jump, which is by far the best power-up for platforming, comes so late in the game you have to play most of the levels over again. Most times that would warrant an extra plus game playthrough on the story mode, but this game only had a stage replay without the story. I was actually pretty disappointed at that. The game breaks up the platforming with some bad Rufus in the air duct sections, a flying shmup section, and a rocket rollerblade section. I was a little irritated at first, but they weren't so bad. The stages were pretty good with the exceptions of the snow level, the weather machine level, and the last level. There weren't enough visual cues for me to know where I was, so I got lost easily, which really makes me mad when I'm recording the footage. Also, unless you are planning on collecting everything, this game is pretty short. The music was good, but then started repeating itself. The snow stage music was so bland it made getting lost unbearable. The bosses all had a trick to them, which I found out. The thing was that some of them you could beat up and some of them you had to trick. So it was a little confusing knowing what the devs wanted from you. However, once you figured out the trick, you could probably do it blindfolded. I did look up the last boss though. His fight was very cryptic. So there you go, Kim PASSABLE 2 Draken's Demise for the Game Boy Advance. I know there wasn't that much to say about the game. I mean, after all, it was completely simple. It's a Game Boy Advance game, for goodness sakes, man. Lower your expectations. But it was pretty fun, even though they were hiding all the power-ups from the get-go. I mean, James Bond gets all of his trinkets before he actually leaves for the mission. So why can't Kim Possible get the hookup from Wade? I mean, he's got a communicator and everything. Just go ahead and give her the hot sauce already. What's going on? A wall jump? Like, Wade has to give you the wall jump though, really? Like, come on. Whatever. Anyway, that's all I got. Alright everybody, if you liked the video, hit the like button. If you wanted to see more of these videos as they come out, hit the subscribe button. If you want to be notified of the videos that you subscribe to, then go ahead and hit the bell next to the subscribe button. If you like the artwork that I do for Kim Possible and you want to see other examples of my artwork, please go to www.craftyacuity.org. I guess I don't have to say the 3 W's, do I? Craftyacuity.org. And also, those artworks are for sale. The prints are anyway. All the prints are like $15 each. So hit me up, let me know. And also, if you want me to do a commission for you, please hit me up at yusef.crow@gmail.com. And yeah. Everybody have a very nice day, very nice week, very nice month, and I'll see you on the next Dad's Free Time Game Reviews. Peace.